I saw this very interesting video and decided to share concerning this message Shiwe very dark man easy concept. So I decided to share. This is a very interesting video. You can put in your opinion, observation in the comment section. If you want to watch a full detail of the analysis, you can go to his channel, Being Real Judge. You can go there and watch more analysis. There are plenty there
on the timeline. Because if he was held again that he must release the catalog, why was he then released from the EFCC? We are going to know why or what led to his own release from the EFCC. Very, very important. We will know that here. So this video, if you are still watching right now, just type in the comments. Now, wow. Let's go on.
After they collected all this money, and the guy said, no, the catalog cannot be given to you guys. First, you held me under duress. Secondly, you called me. First of all, you called me for a meeting in the EFCC. You took me all the way and brought me here to Ilorin, where we know our own people. You held me under duress to the point where you forced me, even though messaging will breach contract, you forced me to give you people $274,000, which I've done. Now you are coming to tell me to give you the whole catalog on my 100% investment. That being said, I said, where did you meet Messi Chinwo? Like I said,
Okay, so he was talking to ezee directly. I said it here on this platform. If he was asking for catalog for any reason, if she was asking for catalog when they had a record label deal on a 50-50 basis, that shouldn't even be the conversation. And she said as well that the whole conversation about catalog, which I assumed from the first video, would be a soft landing for him because everyone knows the rules when it comes to doing a record label thing. The catalog belongs to the record label. There has to be a proof for this one. So Messi Chinwo, if you're watching this as well here, is it true that after he released the money or something, which your issue is with the publishing, since I read your document, that you were also asking to own the catalog, not minding the fact that he claimed that you came to him prior to your even contract expiring that you wanted the catalog. Oh, look at this. So based on your contract, okay, record label owns the catalog. Mr. Chinwo and Abasi, their own music belongs to them because they are independent. They sponsor themselves. But because we sponsored your career, then you, of course, you don't own the catalog. Okay, but if he's telling. There has to be a proof because, okay, we'll listen to Sati on this subject, but let's go on.
Chinwo can come and say Verydarkblackman is lying. This guy said he met Messi Chinwo in 2012 before Messi Chinwo went to Nigerian Idol. That they were all a supporting system for the Idol. And after she scaled through with the Idols, after she made some small money, she ran away. Then she came back in 2017 when she no longer have money and started begging Ezee that Ezee should sign her. Ezee said he told her that I cannot sign you. I have already seen the kind of person that you are when you have money. We all supported you for Nigerian Idols. We gathered money to vote you. We were your backup for the musical parts. When you made the money, you ran away. Now after 2012, you're coming back after 5 years in 2017 to say I should sign you. And this was the period where Ezee was managing Frank Edwards and some other big stars. So she came, Messi Chinwo came, knelt down and begged him. Messi Chinwo can say it's a lie. They are witnesses to the. That was how Ezee now brought Messi Chinwo in, and that was how they now signed.
Listen to him. And that was how let's play it again.
So she came, Messi Chinwo came, knelt down and begged him. Messi Chinwo can say it's a lie. They are witnesses to the. That was how Ezee now brought Messi Chinwo in, and that was how they now signed. Now, my investigation, according to that signing, that letter that Messi Chinwo said it was forged. Now, see how it happened.
That was how they now signed. Now, you just jump from that is how they now signed. You just do catapult to 2019 because that particular document you are talking about was in 2019, the Udodoma document. I think I showed it here to you, my audience. So how did you jump from that is how they now signed? But that sign is what you want to talk about. You're talking about 2019, 2 years later in Lagos, not even in Port Harcourt because she came to him and they brought her in Port Harcourt. Okay, go and read at least, even though I know you are on the side of it's ezee when it comes to this because you're speaking to him directly. Even if you cannot talk to Mr. Chinwo herself, you can go and read what she has posted as well so you can also know her own side. So you know the right questions to also ask ezee since you were talking to him personally. It's that simple. But let's go on. Now listen to what he says here.
In 2017, they did a 5 years contract, but they didn't write it on a paper.
How can you do a contract without writing it on paper? Was it a word of mouth contract? How do you do a contract for 5 years and you don't write it on paper? Does it make sense? How can you it's not like, let's say we have a covenant with God that is till eternity, and we are covenant children of God, I would say, and it's not as if you have a written contract, but it's in our spirit as Christians. How do you have a contract with someone for 5 years and you don't write it on paper? Do you even understand your English you're speaking? You don't have it on paper in any way. Let me listen to you again. Probably I'm misinterpreting you, okay? Let's go. Let me listen to you again.
Investigation, according to that signing, that letter that Messi Chinwo said it was forged. Now see how it happened. In 2017, they did a 5 years contract, but they didn't write it on a paper because the record label was still growing.
Well, ezee himself said they signed the contract in 2017. Are you being serious right now? ezee himself said they signed the contract in 2017. Why are you now saying that they didn't sign anything in 2017 because the record label was still growing? What did they sign? They were doing practice. Now, let me show you in 2017. Maybe you didn't get to do your digging very well. Please, look at the screen right here. The picture you see here, I think I showed you guys. I went all the way down to the same time. She signed the contract according to her on her birthday. That is it as well here. I mean, it's very laughable. So what were they signing there? The CEO was there. Toby Godwin was there. I didn't see ezee in the picture, of course, because he's Toby Godwin is a Nigerian CEO. They have other CEOs, I think, in other countries. Probably, I don't know. Please. Verydarkblackman, you need to ask ezee what were they signing at this point. You need to ask ezee what were they signing at this point, because even when she wrote that as well, according to what she wrote under the post, she said that she was signing to record label. What were they signing at that point? How can you jump that she signed the contract but it was not on paper, and then like what you're saying, does it even make logical sense to you that is talking about it? I was just wondering to myself, this young man is very, very smart. I would say I'll give it to him. See, the post before that was him helping someone, this and this and this and this. Okay, now Messi Chinwo, open comment section. Why? VDM, I follow you. I'm your fan. I don't hate you. But if I have to speak truth to you, I'll say it to your face. Go and ask him what were they signing there in 2017. The facts are there. If you are saying that what happened in 2019, which they changed the date to 2017, and you said it's forgery. This is a picture of when Judy K signed the same contract from the same legal firm. Look at it there. I showed you people. I zoomed it to show you that this was a document that ezee posted as what Mrs. Chinwo has signed in 2019 when they changed it to 2017 on the top. But Mrs. Chinwo is saying that she didn't sign that particular document. Now I see, of course, right there. Look at Mrs. Chinwo standing there. Judy K was signing the same paper, the same document. Look at the weight of it, the blue cover, everything. Why don't they have a picture of Mrs. Chinwo signing that contract, just like how they have a picture of Judy K signing that contract? But the only picture they have of Mrs. Chinwo signing a contract was over in 2017 when they gave her a car, gave her office. Mrs. Chinwo said it herself with her own mouth. How come Mrs. Chinwo could not make a post that she signed the contract in 2019, backdated to 2017 with the record label and all of the shenanigans you're talking about now? You see, that's the danger of listening to one side. If you have to even pay attention to the other side, you know how to interrogate the other side on what is going on. What you say now doesn't make sense. It affects your credibility for a fact. I won't be surprised that maybe this video will be. I won't be surprised if this video is reposted and then they will say that I'm being paid. But my audience know me, so I don't even. My people know me, so we are not even. I don't have any gang. It's facts over sentiment here, so it's okay. We did nothing. Let me continue listening to you.
Then in 2019, when the record label have gotten base, Mr. Chinwo already done the blow, they go far. That was when they now decided to put it on paper. So they printed the paper for 2019. Then he now said, wait, we started this contract in 2015.
We are still managing to reconcile 2017. So now to you, contract started 2015. 2015. When we are talking about 2017. My God. I just laugh. Why don't you have, why is there no proof of this? Even did you know that even his own lawyer, do you know what happened at EFCC there? Okay, go and read Mr. Chinwo's post, except you are just now I would not say that you are being paid. I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't say that. Maybe it's just you supporting a fellow man, I understand. Okay? But I wouldn't say you are being paid to do this. But even if you are not being paid, okay. Don't just do alpha here. Relax, calm down, and look at the fact. Do you know that his own lawyer, the person that drafted this contract you are looking at right now, the law firm at the EFCC, said that yes, they sent him this contract in 2019, but it was not signed in their presence, and they never knew that this happened with the contract. This was the same contract that Judy K signed. Look at, you are tainting your credibility, young man. My God, what he's saying right now, like seriously, why is there no proof? A picture, like they have a picture of Judy K signing and the rest of them signing into the record label deal? If she signed officially into the record label in 2019 and backdated to 2017, why don't they have a picture of this? Why didn't Judy K, Mr. Chinwo celebrate it like others celebrated?
Meno 93% dei danni, rinforzando i capelli in un solo utilizzo. Premier concentra il kerastase con l'8% di acidi puri. Libera i capelli dall'eccesso di calcio e ripara i legami di keratina. Trasforma i tuoi capelli dal primo utilizzo. Premier kerastase.
Let's go on.
Signed in 2019. 5 years with 2019, it means you have served me for 7 years. So what is it is, we'll write 2017 so that you just serve for 5 years instead of 7 years, which they agreed. So they changed the 9 to 7. That's when Mr. Chinwo was saying a forgery. They changed the 9 to 7. And Mr. Chinwo signed with witnesses around, and the ezee also signed. So that thing was not forgery. So
Please, I would like, you said there were witnesses around when she signed this. The witnesses we saw at the back of that book is Toby Godwin was there. I saw the name as well there. Temple was there. The pastor was there. Toby Godwin can be a bit compromised because he's a CEO. Can the pastor that is a pastor of ezee and Mr. Chinwo come out on the integrity of your church? Because I really want to know the truth right here. Can you come out on the integrity of your church, your following, as a Christian, as a church leader? Come out and say that in 2019, you were there present when Mr. Chinwo signed this particular contract, the Udodoma contract, and it was backdated from 2019 to 2017. Can you please do that on the integrity of your church and your person? You see, when it comes to this issue of this contract, man, I did my digging. I know my onions, man. If they can do that, of course, I'll be like, oh yes. I'll raise my hands on this whole situation and be like, okay, Mr. Chinwo, you signed for this, so you get it. But for Mr. Chinwo herself to say that he admitted at the EFCC that indeed there was a different contract. Do you know what it means for you? That means, are you trying to say that him admitting at the EFCC that she signed a different contract in 2017, different from what was presented in that what is said to be forged? Are you trying to say that what he was made to write, that's what I will be saying as duress now, that what he was made to write was that Mr. Chinwo signed a different contract in 2017, which is different from what happened, of course, in 2019, which was backdated, that he forged. Is that what you're saying, that he was made to write against his will? Because even he himself said that they signed a contract in 2017 prior to this. So if you are coming to say now from nowhere in the blue that she signed a contract in 2019, backdated to 2017, that there was no contract written on paper in 2017, what was shown to the world? Mr. Chinwo, your only mistake is I don't even have a copy of the contract you signed. Everyone is learning from your mistake at this point, but this has to be proven beyond any reasonable doubt, because right now, I doubt what you're saying. Sincerely speaking, I would say. It's even funny to me, I don't even have to come here and sound as if I'm angry or this. I doubt this, of course, with my full chest. I don't get chest with VDM. I get in the point now. But what you're saying doesn't make sense. Let's go on.
I was right before my investigation.
You're not right.
You see, now see. Now you are coming out to say, oh, he bullied you, he oppressed you. When is the other way around? Now this is why it got crazy. I don't say their names. I don't say their names. Wait till the name of the pastor. Now, Ezee said one day, Apostle Aslem Maduboko of Revival Assembly called him and said, come. When he came, he said, I want you to give Mr. Chinwo the catalog. That was where there's a problem. So all this time,
after the whole EFCC saga, but the same ezee claimed that he had not been able to reach Apostle Anselm. This was before the whole thing escalated. That he had been trying to call him, he's not able to reach him, he's not been picking his calls. When did he call him and tell him, oh yeah, give her catalog? Is it VDM that is telling this story and making a mistake, or this is what actually ezee told VDM? Because even at this point, I'm surprised. But let's go on.
Today they don't say, I have God, you have bloggers, you have God and fathers, actually. My instincts know they lie. I saw that video and knew something was up. I saw the video and I knew something was up.
Oh guy, you don't see video and you see, we started from when they were, this whole thing started without there being any video at all. Maybe videos get your attention. You know one thing they always say: if you want to hide something from a black man, put it in a book. Is that the case here? There were writings, there were reporters, fire here, fire here, fire here. If you wanted to really start this conversation as well from the beginning up to your conclusion right now, you start by looking at this side, looking at this side, looking at this side. That's how you do analysis. That's how you do analysis. You look at the empirical evidence that both parties have brought, and then you see, okay, if you're sitting as maybe the judge or the one analyzing, you look at what is available and try to make conclusions out of it. I've connected every dot as well from what they are saying. Let's go on.
Nigerians don't investigate nothing.
Did you investigate what you are saying? Nigerians don't investigate nothing. Did you investigate what you are saying? What I'm saying now, am I not showing you what I'm saying? The facts you are showing to the public, which is something that was already communicated, just that you have the receipts. But this was something that ezee, of course, already said, and we believed him. I believed him, of course, of what he said, that he paid this amount of money. Mr. Chinwo did not deny that he paid that amount of money to her, so that is not even a conversation. My own issue right now is that Mr. Chinwo, according to your claim, really asked for the catalog after understanding that she can't have the catalog based on the contract she signed. But if you are coming to say right now that she didn't sign any contract in 2017, how can you say she signed and then in the same breath again you are saying that in 2019? How? Think anybody that is cutting my video to post anywhere and to make it look like I'm not challenging the young man, but you see, I think it got to your head. Nigerians don't investigate. I'm Nigerian, by the way, okay? When I do my stuff, I just make sure I follow facts over sentiments. It's been here over years. No, you didn't do your due diligence very well. But let's go on.
Nothing. So what is going on now is that they are trying to force ezee to give them catalog, which is not supposed to be.
It's not supposed to be. If Mr. Chinwo is saying that she's trying to force ezee to bring the catalog, that's why we need to see the petition. See, I'll be on your side 100%, okay, with this whole argument. If they let them post that petition by Mr. Chinwo, that Mr. Chinwo is looking for catalog. And if Mr. Chinwo is looking for catalog, there will be one ground why she's doing so. Either because she didn't sign a record label deal in 2017. So ezee, Dr. Stephen Akintayo told you to provide a 2017 contract from the foundation of this whole thing starting. You haven't provided that. And also, very dark black man, can you please tell ezee you are talking to provide the original of that particular document that you call the contract that she signed? How are you showing if at least you are talking to the main party, tell him to provide the original for you, not photocopy. Why are you looking at photocopy? You should be looking at the original. That is even going to be more implicating because if you say that she was the one that signed this original stuff by herself, she signed it, and she said she did not sign it, they can see if it was forgery or not. Note that the original, of course, is quite important, and those signatures has to be because I saw every page was signed even at the back. But how can you be signing the signature behind towards the end of the contract? You sign the signature at the end of the contract, at the end of the pages with the name of the witnesses. Why is it that she signed and wrote 2017 over there? Why didn't she write 2019? But she wrote 2017 and the pages are saying 2019. Think about it. All of them signed and wrote 2017 behind because they understood that it was actually supposed to be 2017, but they're signing this contract in 2019. Or is it that the page of the witnesses that was behind the main contract was being attached to the main one that was being prepared and shown to be 2019 contract? Did Udodoma provide an avenue behind the contract that he prepared for them? Because now ezee has changed lawyer. He's not using his lawyer that prepared the contract that you are saying now that is what she signed in 2019 against 2017. Did he provide that kind of space behind in what he sends to? Ask ezee to send you the contract that was sent to him by his lawyer in 2019, his firm, his legal firm partner. So he can see if the back page has that particular place for witnesses. Because if he doesn't get to have that at the back or it's a different thing, that means he just took the one from 2017 and put together. That's number one assumption I'm making. Number two, of course, right here, he should provide you the original, not photocopy. He's the one that is the boss. Because how it happens is that I sign an original, you sign an original. I also sign yours, you sign mine. Again, what was this picture about in 2017? The funny thing is that, you know that I couldn't find that particular... The funny thing is that that picture only exists in Mr. Chinwo's account. I couldn't see it on ezee Concept page. I scrolled all the way down. Let's go on.
And then when she saw that the guy was not bowing to pressure, they threatened the guy. They tried to oppress the guy by taking him from Lagos to EFCC in Ilorin, detaining him for almost 9 days. They didn't stop there. Under duress, they made him remove money from his account and pay her, even though she also refused to bring her own side of the bargain. She refused to let them audit her account to be sure that she actually collected money from all those people. She now claimed that it was just 3,500. So why did you go and collect 3,500 behind $3,500 behind your record label?
No, she didn't collect 3,500. If she paid 3,500, that means she collected 7,000 plus because they had an agreement of 50-50. Do you understand? So that whatever she paid and remitted, which she talks about remitting, that she had been remitting. Mr. Chinwo, okay, I wouldn't want Mr. Chinwo to respond to this shenanigan if she has to respond. Already, I'm seeing the flaw on this. So I would say I wouldn't want her to respond in this thing. I wouldn't want her to respond because in the end, it would make her lose her focus from what she's doing. But anyway, it's business. I say I don't want to talk this thing, but it seems like the place that the peace is coming is no longer coming again. So maybe we will now be following the person speaking up for ezee. But ezee, of course, you were told not to react. But of course, reminds me of one particular rule in the 48 laws of power where others have to do your bidding, whereby you take the credit. Do you understand? Trying to outshine your master is a very dangerous game. But that is, I think, too philosophical for me to get into that conversation. The scriptures to be a standard no matter what. I'm just looking at the philosophy of human relationships, I would say. Somebody's lying blatantly in this whole conversation. Somebody's lying to the teeth. So that's why I need to be convinced beyond reasonable doubt. But let's go on.
If you were not trying to be like this, and because the guy refused to give you people a catalog, you change everything around. You come online, they cry. He hates what he hates. He hates embassy. All lies! All lies!
Why are you screaming? Calm down.
Now let me tell you, I will sum this video like this, right? You see this matter? Me, I will follow ezee Dragamu. Yes, so. You have the media, I also have the media. But
how does he see? She's having an issue with ezee. You are coming in. You already pick side that you are now be the one speaking up for ezee. Maybe person no talk say me and Mr. Chinwo get any deal or something. What I'm saying here is facts. When she deserves reprimand, I'll give her a reprimand. But this young man needs to go and do his digging very well and come back and then give a correct rebuttal or something. Okay? So with what I've shared here, go back and ask ezee some questions. Okay? he has to explain some things to you. Probably you've not watched my videos before. I'm not on Instagram looking for attention because of what I do here on YouTube. I think what I do here on YouTube is a little bit more extensive. So YouTube, I can sit down and talk for long in my detailed conversations. Instagram is people have short attention span. Facebook, people like short videos. I even see those human beings complaining that my videos are too long because of how they have trained themselves. Me, I don't mind making a very long video so far as I'm making sure I'm dealing with every information available. I'm peeling it like an onion. I don't mind. That's why I like YouTube here. Okay, I will not post this long video on Instagram. If I want to post it, I'll just post a short summary, of course. But let me finish up as well with what he had to say.
Guess what is crazy? My media is stronger because Very Dark Man does not lie.
No.
You can't pay Very Dark Man any money, and Very Dark Man have integrity. Nobody beats it in this country.
God. You have integrity, no doubt. Your track record has shown that you have integrity. You speak up for the masses. You speak up for the raptor community. You speak up. You are, in fact, you are a necessary person in the social media space. Oh yes. You call out everybody. Oh yes. Wonderful. On this particular one, you might have to recheck your integrity again. For you to really be acting in that respect, since you have heard from one side, you're having personal conversations. That's why you see that. I think I told you before my wedding. This is why I do things the way I do, so I can exclude myself from the drama. Because if I start talking to you now, you start giving me information. How am I? Because you are telling the story the way to favor you. How will I even? You see, you have to check what. Let's finish with this.
There's no Jupiter that will come up. All right.
Okay, I think that was it. There's no Jupiter that will say, yeah. So it doesn't have to pay. You just need to tell you the story, and then you already pick sides. Okay.